Hey peeps, welcome back to Obduction. In the last episode, we managed to get to a new planet, and this time we are going to figure out more of the mechanics behind said planets. In case you're wondering, why do I sound weird? If you checked my shorts a little earlier over the weekend, unfortunately due to the cold and a little bit of overwork with the streaming, I lost my voice a little bit. Well, it practically was almost silent. So, not the best. So I said I would give myself until Monday. But I still wanted to stream for you guys. So the weekend streams will be a little bit of a gamble. But I really wanted to play Obduction again. Wanted to play some more with you guys. So, pardon me if I sound very, very terrible. But hopefully you still enjoy it. Like, whenever I get really kind of intense or I feel like I'm going to be a little bit too hoarse, I'll type it in chat and you'll see exactly what it is I'm thinking. So, excuse me. Don't worry, I've got tea, got some honey, so I should be okay. I take breaks in between, so I'll be fine. Don't worry, I feel fine. I also tested negative, in case you're wondering. It's just really bad luck. It's kind of funny though. I've been in a Coldplay concert last summer and singing for 3 straight hours. Did not lose my voice then. I'd go out one time for like 1 hour. Voice is all but gone. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this planet and see where on the road we need to go. So excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to keep it short for the sake of my voice, but hopefully my voice should be back to normal this week, if not next week, so we'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going. So, how's everybody's weekend? Mine went pretty well. I went to an in-person in-bulk service for the first time. That was pretty cool. Met some pretty cool people. Shout out to the Unitarian Universalists for hosting this. It was pretty cool. And then the day before that, I went to the Philly Car Show, and we pretty much test rode pretty much every single car. Bless you. Pretty much every single car in the event. It was great. It was so awesome. And ooh, the menu changed. That's cool. All right, hold on. Let me close up some windows real quick. So, because it's slowing down a little bit. Okay. Clearly. Because it was not running very smoothly. Oh yeah, let me turn on my chat before I forget. Let me reduce that. Reduce that. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, I know I don't sound the best right now, but this is the best I can do until I'm basically back. The upper ranges are pretty much gone. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, shout out to Gabe. Got a new got a new follow on Twitch. I used to play a little bit actually of Barony back in the day. We might so Barony might resurrect. I'll be in a different format, so keep an eye out for that. Have yet to figure out a new format for this, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, so in the last episode, we were basically trying to turn this on. I figured out why this wasn't working. It's because you're actually supposed to control this podium with the arrow keys to go to each one. I think. What the? Why can't I turn this? Hold on. Oh, okay. So that's what I was doing wrong. So now all four are turning. Oh, he's still seeing the OBS. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Oh my gosh. My apologies. What is going on? Oh, yeah, it really did freeze. Oh my gosh. Huh. That's weird. Let me check something. Let me try this. Display capture. Oh, yeah, it just froze. That's weird. Okay, can you see it now? Okay, yeah, it looks like we can see it now. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so I basically just, this is the part I was missing here. So, I was supposed to drag it manually like this, and then press these switches like so. But to actually cling on to it, so that's what I just did. But all four of them. So now all four of them are moving. So, I think we pretty much got it all running, from what I can tell. At least it's what it looks like. Because it looks like everything's moving now. Yeah, let's speed this up a little. So I think it was down this way. I think now this should work. Let's see. It looks like some sort of elevator. Yep, now this works. Because that wasn't working before. It was frozen. Ah, there's the fish. It's the fish rock. It's the fish rock. So now I know the next time I come over here, now I just go there. And then that's a boundary over here. So I put the road towards that at least. Because the dome's not down just yet, so That's the part I still need to figure out. Alright, so now I pretty much linked everything together. I don't think there's a way that you can, call it from the ground, but at least I know where that goes towards, so... This part I still need to figure out. We'll come back to that. And now it looks like the chains can actually move, in theory. There's gotta be some way to get up to this. Especially considering these pistons. Because I already fixed that. So, I think since I activated the motor, theoretically, I should be able to, go to those other chains and move to the other side, wherever that is. Maybe there's some way up this, because, like... Looks like there's something up there. Maybe that's just my head. I don't know. Oh, yeah! That's moving, too! Okay, so now I can use this thing to go across. I think. Or not. I can't see a handle. But it looks like there's a... There's a hall. Looks like down this way. So we need to find a way to go around. Oh yeah, that's like stuck. Yeah, so we need to like get to the other side somehow. And then we should be able to there's all these aliens over here. That's the thing. Okay, so we need to find some way, some path to the other side. There's gotta be one. But of course, we gotta take down the dome first. We don't exactly have a blue laser we could take with us. Also, did you all, like, watch the Grammys last night? I mean, I'm assuming no, because I will admit, like, not meh. There's, like... Oh, I think should be... Nope, that's a straight shot down. Let's see. I'm assuming not, because I know a lot of people have not really tuned into award shows, like, Grammys especially, because people think, like, it's the same thing every year. But, I mean, Bonnie Raitt actually won a Grammy for Best Country Song, which was really surprising, considering that most of the time they tend to give it to, like, the younger crowd, which is interesting. Also, Willie Nelson won one as well. Willie Nelson was in Europe with Snoop Dogg, so that's why he wasn't there. But, yeah, that was really surprising to me. Like, both are mainstays in their fields, so I was just really genuinely surprised they actually went for that, because usually they tend to, like, go for a lot younger talent. And then Lizzo with About Damn Time. That was a really good one. And then Harry Styles basically took the night. That was great. And then Sam Smith and I think it was Katie Raitt. I think it was Katie Rat. Oh my gosh, I feel so terrible to, like, not remember their collaborator, because they basically made Grammy history with being the first non-binary and transgender acts to win Grammys. So it was a big deal. And then Viola Davis officially is in the EGOT club. She's the 18th person and the third black person to do so. So that was great. Well, black woman, I think, to do so. So, and then of course Beyonce broke the record for most individual Grammy wins. And ooh, the most amazing part, the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Did like this entire rapid fire history of hip hop in like one very long take. Didn't want to get that too low. There we go. So this is like the only one we haven't really figured out just yet. Let me see if I can find a clue for this one, because this is like the only one that I haven't been able to figure out. Especially because like it's literally just this one number here. It's literally just that one number. I have no idea how in the world am I supposed to excuse me. Am I supposed to work that? So okay, so we could have actually, so I had to look at the guide. I actually could have dropped the dome basically from day one, but I had no idea. So we have to go back to Hunrath to do this next section, and that's through this rock, not the other one. But yeah, the other part that really surprised me was like how many nominations Coldplay actually got. Even though I knew they were not going to win a single one, I was just impressed by how many they won. And of course, Trevor Noah, always on top of his humor. The dude's brilliant. Okay. So what this is showing is some sort of diagram here. I don't know what this means. Let me see if I can like look at my photos and see what exactly this means. Because there's the map here. That's circling this spot. And then there's this. So that's this yellow system. I do not know what that map means, but let's go back to Hunrath. Things are gonna get a little weird here for a few seconds. Or maybe a minute. There's a minecart next door next to the swap machine, which makes sense. So I need to grab it. And I'm just backtracking. And then we just basically need to get it to the sphere of the swap machine before we move. And then that'll help us get rid of that. All right, we're back in. Kind of there's like a circle through this door here. That's interesting. So, what we basically need to do is run it. Oh, I see. So that's why it was solid. So basically, we have to basically run it all the way to here, and then pull this, and then move. That makes sense. Ah, I see how this game thinks. Okay. So where did I put the minecart exactly? Because I know I used it for, that other gate. And then a few other places. Aha, here it is. And then I found out from another Twitch viewer that you can control the switches while in the cart. Which I wish I knew when I first played this, but here we go. Okay, let's turn this off. Wait, off. Off. Off as in OFF. Okay, let's move. So it turns out you could actually control the switches in the cart, which is actually pretty convenient. Yeah, you can control it in the cart. That's so much more convenient. And then I think it should be towards the left. Yep. So it's already on the correct path, which is good. Saved us quite a bit of time. And then, well, the button's on the other side. Oh, wait, no, there's a button here. Okay, sweet. So we just need to pull this and press that. So now we got the cart with us. Then we can take out that red thing. My phone keeps trying to be my camera. So now when I go through these portals, like the portals that surrounded the dome, this time I should be able to actually move around the planet freely, and we should be able to make some progress. Alright, thanks for your patience, peeps. Okay, we're here. So what we need to do is move back just a touch. Turn this baby on. Get you to the left just enough. And down. Ooh. Airplane controls, keep forgetting on that. And then turn you on. Now our dome's down. That sounded pretty serious. Alright, so I can't move in here apparently, so we have to go back. Sorry, one more transition. One thing I hate is being trapped. You know, maybe the power station that we saw in the, power station might be a MacGuffin. But then again, they wouldn't put it in there without a reason. So I think maybe if we figure out what those numbers are, those like glowing numbers are, what they're supposed to be, then that should give us a clue as to what... That should light up the last one, because that's like literally the only one I can't figure out. And that should light up the last one, and then we should be able to, like, move forward. Okay, 27, okay. So, we haven't been in here long. Ooh. Need to get out of here. Back into this thing we call life. I can't exit here, are you serious? Okay. Alright, one more time. Okay. We are back. So, since the dome is now down, we can go back to that bridge, come across, and see where we land. No doubt it's gonna be another one of those, switches. Okay, on to the other side. Let us see where we go. Kind of reminds me of the Redwood Forest in California. Anyway, let's go. And this takes us no idea where we landed. I'm assuming this is the other side of the power station where we just were. Not the turbine one, but the other one. Like the big one with all the alien eggs. Yep, it's right on the other side of this. So now we can take this and ride across. Like so. Off we go. So now we have a ride back. And theoretically a way across this too. That's the top portion, though. Oh, the bottom's gone. Weird. So that means there's got to be a bottom level. Weird. Okay. So there's a bottom level we're not seeing here. How do we go up this elevator, I wonder? Almost that's it. So now how do we get up there? There's gotta be another hallway. That one's like all the way down here and I can't get there. It's like my one path across. That's not a secret passage. It's an elevator down. Yeah, I need a second monitor because it'll make it so much easier. I am planning on getting an iPad at some point, so that way that can act as my second monitor. I could read chat that way. Because usually I'm able to, but I think because like this is full screen, at least I decided to make this full screen. It's a little bit hard for me to interact with the viewers, which I love doing. It's just, I mean, also the other part is like I think it's because like I haven't really had many viewers to interact with, so the fact that I've had like 3 or 4 regulars recently, it's been really nice. Like, really, really nice. Because usually it's been crickets in the chat. So it's nice to have. It's nice that this year, like, the activity's been going up, actually. Which, I mean, when you think about it, it's not surprising. Because, I mean, the last 2 years we had the lockdown, and people thought, oh, great, this will be great for streaming, right? The thing is, though, everybody's streaming, so that means nobody's watching, unless, like, you're, like, a giant, you're a giant streamer. In that case, then, like, you have, like, at least your numbers may dip, but not by a lot. Whereas small people like me, it would be, like, almost nil. So I'm pretty lucky that this year I've actually gotten a much bigger audience. Okay, I think we might need to go back to that other side, because that was interesting. That as the top one went, the bottom one went to the other side. So there's got to be something that I'm missing here in terms of how the bottom one gets how the bottom one gets controlled. Because it would certainly give me a clue on the other side as well. But yeah, usually it was crickets before. It's kind of nice to actually have some attention now. Yeah, see, the bottom one's moving now. Oh wait, no, that's not the bottom. That's like the trellis. Is that what it's called? It's like, okay, we couldn't see it moving, but I'm sure the bottom one moved as we were doing that. I bet there used to be a second staircase. Okay, let's see. Let's go down to the bottom here. There's gotta be a a bottom one. The dome ends here. The dome literally ends right here. It's so weird. I was able to reach it before. How come I can't reach it now? Oh, right here. That's why. There's a dome on the other side here. Of course there wouldn't be. Because the elevator's right here. This way? I'm so close. There's gotta be another dome section somewhere that takes us lower. Or at least to the other side of this. Okay. I think did I ride it back? I forget. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't remember. Or did I use the dome to get back? I forget. No. I rode the... Okay. I rode the top back. I forgot. Okay. Not a problem. I'll just use the dome and then ride back properly. Don't know why that part disappears, but okay. Oh, excuse me. Does anybody remember that series Under the Dome? I was like on, I think it was like on NBC, I think. I know it's not the same situation, but I just thought of it. Okay, so I did see it pass, turns out. That was the counterweight. That was it, I think. So there's gotta be a way to get to the other side. Hello. There's gotta be somewhere that can go down, because, like, obviously that needs to be open somehow. There's a marker at the top of the path that goes down, apparently. So around here, there's a marker that goes down. Down where? Oh! That makes more sense. Okay. Wow, I could have easily overlooked that the whole time. Yeah, I was literally looking at the way down. Wow, yeah. I saw the platform, I just, like, Where do I go? Because like it was like the horizon. Like the horizon was tricking me to think there was no way down. There is a way down. Ah, that makes more sense. Okay. And now we go up here. That's creepy. Why are there drums? Some sort of hero's welcome or something? Also, kind of hard to believe that, like, Star Trek Picard is ending, too. Like, the next season's, like, the final season's coming out in, like... ...10 days, I think? Like, that's crazy. Like, my dad and I watched it, like, through the lockdown to get, like, the first season through the lockdown together. Second season since we got out. Now, it's third season's this final season's coming, and it's just, like... Wowee, time flew. And again, the old gang back. What in the world happened here? Thank you. I try. I only keep, like, the thing, like, the guide as a last resort, but... Holy smokes. Oh my god! Did not know that was the dome. Did not know there was a dome section. Where did I end up? Am I on the other side of a chain? Yeah. Cause that's the tip of that. That's. Oh no, that's the rock. That's the rock. No, it's an alien species. The Arai, A-R-A-I. I can type it in chat. Hold on. They have, like, 3 different types in the species, and that large one, I think, is the intelligence of the species. Feel free to go back to the previous episode, and that's the one I came across in Hunrath. This is the one I came across. So that's our other way back. Is there a way to bridge this? That's the question. Let's go up and find out. Because, like, there's one that lands you right in the middle of the forest. I think that was it. What in the world does that do? But yeah, like, the Arai kind of, like, are split into, like, 3 different subtypes. Okay, this is a dome section. Somewhere around here. This is dome. Fishy icon. And another switch over here. Alright, is this the same one that I came across earlier? Nope, that's a switch. That's a proper switch. Okay, let's see where this one goes. Because we know the one with the flowers takes us back to, Hunrath? Where does this one take us to? Let's find out. A little bit of curiosity. Fancy. And then, after we explore this, we'll go back the way we came with that giant awry skeleton and go through the temple proper and see what's in there. So let's see where we're going to. Crunchitize me, cat. Yeah, oh my gosh, it really does look like that. That's so true. That's so true. Just much more bite size. And it looks like we actually might be back in Hunrath after all. Oh my god, don't tell me. Are we? No. Where is this? Oh my god. Wait, is this the secret door? What else has Farley been hiding? Oh my god. This is all back at Hunrath too. What else has she been hiding? What the heck? That's Farley. Farley, what? Okay, clearly Sis has a vendetta. Like, I'm assuming she's gotta be a relative. Like, whoever. Like, it's gotta be a relative. Now it's starting to feel like CW sided with the Mofang. Farley sided with the Arai, since she was pretty much the only person in the town to master the Arai language. And then they might have brought this clash on themselves. At least that's what it feels like. Or maybe they really did play both sides for fools. Too bad we can't spin the back. It would be kind of nice to have it moving. Is that gold? Let me see this. Arai Larval Notes by Caroline Farley. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single Arai larvae to change colors to being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from Captar, induced by polyarchs. So the big things are polyarchs, I think. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Organics. Plant fiber, yellow. Bone, light yellow. Arai encrustment, green. Metals, gold, pink. Copper, red/orange. So that is gold right there. Titanium, orange, silver, red, aluminum, red-orange. Tech. Mofang tech, magenta, Vinland extrusions near white. So, so all those orange areas are basically suggesting a presence of copper or titanium. Then a bunch of yellow. It's probably like plant fibers or bone from the polyarchs. Because it could be aluminum. And then, oh, the blues are stone. Okay, that makes more sense. So stone, granite, which is the Captorian granite is teal blue. Humrath sandstone is light blue. Mofang sourstone is deep blue. Moray shale is very light blue, and polyarch pods are always purple. To do. I'm curious what the effect of combining various bases Still a bit odd experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. I'm guessing those are some of the people who previously came here. The Ark of the Covenant. Let's hope I don't accidentally open it and then great balls of fire come out. Oh yeah. But I'm starting to think that maybe I don't know if Farley has some sort of plan cooked up or some sort of vengeance plan. Huh. Scissors with J and M. Huh. Interesting. I might need to look at the camping list. See what that means. Ooh! I know these ones. If anybody's seen Ponyo, you'll know if you like the candle, it basically makes a steam, kind of like a rudimentary steam engine, where the water pumps out here, but a really small version of that. Samurai, is it weasel or wombat? Samurai wombat makes more sense. Or at least phonetically it makes more sense. That's a really pretty picture. She can paint. That's one thing that's impressive. She can really, really paint. Kind of reminds me of a black hole there. Can I spin this? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see, what's in our notes? Redwall! I was just thinking that. Oh, it's Jion. Okay, that makes sense. Oop. Well, thanks for stopping by, Gabe. So, here's it. Oh, it's a journal. Okay. 15997 AH. The villain. I can't find the words. It's such a foreign life cycle. Or perhaps not. Yeah, they're going through. They launched themselves across the expanses of space. Preserved for eons until at last their technological arcs can hone in and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, or perhaps because of this, they have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through the eons. Unlike many of us who were abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. So I'm assuming it's that structure. I have come to believe that they perhaps more than any of us have a deeper understanding of whatever the strange system is that we find ourselves in. Let's see, what else can we find? 16,333 after Hunrath. I need to write this down. You buried Ji-Yun today. I'm assuming that's a J in the J and M scissors. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly. Depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out at the undulating Saurian wilderness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, we see Mofang scrambling about in the distance, but there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. Before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me out from one of the distant structures. I still can't tell the gender. Go with they until otherwise proven, but anyway. They got closer and closer. I thought they would see me and stop, or turn around, or be curious about the strange dome in our world inside it. But they continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment. I leapt out of the way. But rather than hit the dome and fall backward or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone, and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but I retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome myself to quickly get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the Mofang outside, on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever they feared. But as if they had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. 16,772 after Hunrath. I've got a vent. Again, there are those who argue with me. Over and over, I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, wow, I just guessed that. It occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell their stories, and they still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us. All of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And this. The arrivers from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Uziel got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? 16,787 AH. It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the Arai, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of infamous Hunrath hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from a dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the Arai were able to move something in me to understand. Or possibly because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch. The dream. I was tending a garden. An immense garden. And it wasn't for food or flowers. It was just about the health of the garden. I kept working to control it and contain it and make it healthier. But the garden seemed to fight me at every turn. And after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration. As I stood there, doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction. Because I realized the system that the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want. I get smaller fruit, smaller flowers, and untidiness. From the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plants or seeds may not appreciate the benefit of what's happening. They are torn far from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, seeds that survive. Now that's where real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, while this is all a natural process, there are signs of something behind it all, but well hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all of this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It is an unemotionally intent on the health of something much bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but, well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process into motion, but that is irrelevant. Tomorrow, I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. 17-145 AH. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I'm distraught. As I contemplate the plan I've set in motion, I realize that I have become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write, to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realized the last thing that I journaled was some esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow. Not so reaffirming or calming. But nevertheless, here's my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it's us or them. Complexly, if this is some kind of garden of more plants or seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive. If the others unilaterally decide that we all won't survive, I'm more fit, damn it. This is not me. I want to be calm and garden or ungarden or grow or... What gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? To just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better and more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy in order to help more survive? To help love itself to survive? Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I am the hater? Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in light of the choice I've made? My God. It's too much. These are just the walls of my delusion, and I choose to live within them. I am a seed, scattered by the wind, but I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. This is worrying. Sounds like some sort of revenge plot going on. Oh boy. She's going to lost her marbles. It's remarkably well preserved, but yeah, my gosh. Yeah, I think this place is made of loads of marbles. And thank you, Endersar from YouTube, for subbing to my channel. Yeah, this year's been like... I took a class about... examining a sense of self. And I admit, it just made me question, like, what is the point of doing all this? Like, doing all these things, my work, the meditations that I go through, all these studies, like, why am I doing all this? Ultimately, it's all exercise and futility. Or if it kind of feels that way. And I kind of realize in a way I'm kind of asking the wrong question. It's just more so with the time that I do have, how do I make the most of this life? What things can I learn here? More importantly, how do I enjoy it? Look at that. Look at these cranes. Or, if we can call them cranes in this universe. Look at that. Could have easily missed that by overthinking it. And I kind of got philosophical here, but let's face it, I naturally get philosophical, especially during this time of year. I'm assuming that's another warping point. I mean, that's gotta be. Okay, here's the... Let's go here. So let's go back to where we came from. Happiness is a being satisfied and content with what you have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, being present in what you've got in the situation. But granted, we have different decks. Some of them have more challenging moves that we have to take than others, but ultimately, as long as you're enjoying the ride, that's the... Honestly, I think that's the more important part. Could I use more money? Sure. Would be nice to have more time after this. Yeah. Would be nice to have my voice back? Absolutely. But that's what I got right now. And I'm enjoying it with you guys. Also, the bigger part, I think, is like the other part is like, where does that wealth come from exactly? Because I think like a lot of the billionaires we tend to like get their wealth from the wrong source. That's their big issue, is that it's coming from the wrong source. It's coming from everybody else's loss and exploitation, rather than for the good of all. With millionaires, you could at least bet that maybe somewhat you, like, for the like, unless like you inherited it, you pretty much will know that like it's probably like the probably pretty good. It's like their hard work plus good investments. Billionaires, it's a little more, especially nowadays, it's much more questionable. Especially because there's this culture of suspicion. Of like, do people see me or do they see my net worth? Which, I mean, that's a problem that can happen at any capitalistic stage, but usually the bigger amounts tend to be the bigger problem. Ooh, hidden corridor. What's this? A locked door. Darn it. Been around this corner already. it's a temple entrance. I keep hearing the sound whenever I pass through here. Okay, let's see. So that means you could probably get to the tree somewhere around here. Because that's it right here. So that means it's gotta be a path underneath. Which is assuming that that's what's locked right now. That's the hole right there. But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is, like, we gotta follow to borrow a little bit of Rudyard Kipling a little bit, gotta follow the law of the jungle. Just only take what you need and give back the rest. Where does water come from? I'm saying that's her experiment, right? But I mean, more importantly, how do they figure out, like, this place is, like, hospitable to humans? Like, it's breathable. I feel like I'm going in circles. I probably am. Because this place is kind of huge. Okay, there's like a similar door that was like sealed in like in Hunrath as well, come to think of it. Oh, that's where the things are coming from. It's from this stuff. So we just came from there. So we need to get water down here somehow. Did I go this side? I forgot. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Not here. I was trying to get to the... Alright. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. I had to double check at least to see. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done here for now, but obviously we're going to explore a lot more in the next episode. So, I'm excited to see where this mystery goes. What's CW doing? Why is Farley losing faith? Is there a vault for her in this spot? We'll find out in the next episode. There's a lot that we need to find out. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll jump on in a little bit. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I'll join you in a little bit. I might use just a little bit like a 10-minute break and then I'll jump on a Discord. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream of um Obduction. Thank you so much for jumping into this. I know my voice is a little bit raspy, but it's coming back. It's coming back. Don't worry. But anyway, here's all my future stuff. So Abduction Part 6 will actually be here and will be here until Wednesday. So tomorrow it is this channel's half birthday. So it's the Nanticoke special. I do it twice a year, once on my half birthday / channel's birthday, and the other one is during my actual birthday, of course, which the last two has been like mainly like just streams that happen to happen on my birthday. Just like checking in to tell you like, hey, this is what my life's been in this year and what I hope in the next year. This one, it's like more so just like, here's a really great game that I think y'all should check out. And this time I'm going to be covering Dot's Home, which is very relevant to Black History Month. And when I explain tomorrow, you'll see why. Then we'll go continue on with Abduction on Wednesday. Then more Dandara on Thursday. Now that we have the HP upgrade, we'll see if we can actually get that item. Then might be a chill stream, might be a break on Friday, and then I will try my best once again. I know I have been promising this for the past 2 weeks. Excuse me. But this time, there will be a Sneaky Sasquatch Saturday. But there won't be a Supernatural Sunday because I get back to work on the 12th, plus, so that's what, the 11th. I know my days of the week, hold on. Yeah, it's 12th. I get back to work on the 12th, and then it is Super Bowl Sunday. Go Birds, fly Eagles fly. Yes, I may go to school in Boston, but I'm a Philly girl until the day I'm gone. But yeah, it's a big deal over here. So if there's a parade in Philly, I'm going. I'm sorry, workplace, but that's a once in a lifetime thing. I'm going. But anyway, other games you can see there: Parasite Eve, Projection, We're called Cards Fall, and Kingdom Hearts 2. Now that I have a console ability to stream. But yeah, nerdy card readings, they're coming back soon. But if you don't want to wait until my listings are back up, you're welcome to DM me on Fiverr, waxgibbouswitch. And animation seriously needs some big support. The one way I've been saying is like trying to suggest a title on Netflix, but even Netflix has kind of been going through its rough patch right now. So I don't know where we could probably like get these animation budgets to really take off. But I know it's like some YouTube ones that have been taking off. So if you have any suggestions for how we can support these animators, make sure like they don't lose their content like this from like stuff like what's been happening with HBO, Warner, and Discovery that's been happening lately. Let me know, because I would love to put like some sort of support link to help out. So that'd be great. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll DM them. Here's all my social media in the meantime. If you want to check out stuff that I do outside of this channel, I haven't uploaded in TikTok in a while, but might be in a little bit. I'm also thinking of making a backup channel on Dub Smash, which you'll see. Like, I'll update it once I get it on there. You can also check out all my previous streams on my YouTube channel. I also have a second channel, which I've got a few videos in the works actually for that channel, so keep an eye out for whenever I do my first upload. I've been promised that for a while, but trust me, I have been working on something. It's just taking a little longer to script out than I thought, so keep an eye out for that. And lastly, this episode is filmed on the lands of the Lenape and the Nanticoke nations. To learn more about the indigenous land that you occupy, visit native-land.ca or contact your local tribal council to see how you can help. And lastly, shout out to Ross Repair Group for thank you for saving my laptop from Davy Jones's locker. Okay, so I'm going to give my vocal cords a rest, I promise. But I will see you next time for the Nanticoke special. I think we'll like this game, Dot's Home, and then Obduction will be back on Wednesday. Alright, so till then, stay safe out there. Please hydrate as much as possible, especially if you're in a cold region. Bundle up. I envy those people in Arizona right now because I heard it's like in the 60s, which I need right now. Anyway, stay safe, everybody. Have a good rest of your week, and of course, may your heart be your guiding key. Till next time, I will see you later. Bye.